Hey, it's Harley, the VOA, and it's the last day of the year today. Of course, the procrastinator in me waited until literally New Year's Eve to put together my wrap up final video for the year. It wouldn't be me if I didn't wait till the last minute. So, I just wanted to go over really quickly, wrapping up my first official, not doing any other type of work voiceover full time year. Um, and the best way to go into that is to admit that I recorded a goal setting video for 2025 that I never finished editing because I yapped too long and it was an hour long and I didn't want to edit it. So I'm pretty sure I ended up deleting all of that footage. That's just gone. But the problem with that is I was depending on that video to be like my goalpost. I didn't write down my goals anywhere else because I'm smart like that. So, as a result, I wanted to just talk about the main goals that I remember discussing in that video and which ones I hit and which ones I missed. So, first up, I want to talk about the type of work that I've been doing. So, I got my start in voiceover doing audiobooks, like a lot of people do when we're just getting started. Auditioning on ACX for audiobooks. I was also on Fiverr. Had a couple of authors find me on there. But that's how I got my start, was doing audiobooks. So what I wanted to do for 2025 is to transition more into actually auditioning for commercial work. So that's doing all the type of ads that exist, anything that's on broadcast television, anything that's on the different streaming services, things coming up on YouTube. So I guess you call that YouTube ad rolls, social media. Those were the things I wanted to focus on this year, and I did. So that is a big plus that I focused on what I wanted to for 2025. Now a slight failing, something that I missed. My original goal was not to touch any audiobooks for 2025 because I just wanted to focus on the commercial work. I didn't do that. So there were 2 contracts that I did start and I didn't finish. So the problem with that is, that hurts my reputation that I started these projects and I was not able to finish them, and I withdrew myself from both of those contracts, which was not great. Like I said, it hurt my reputation. It hurt my self-esteem a little bit. And, then I wasted those authors' time, which is not great. And I mean, unfortunately, it was a combination of problems. One of the biggest problems being my now 6-year-old started kindergarten this year, went to the summer program, which was like the on-ramp into the kindergarten for the school that she's in. And as a result, this kid has been home her whole life. If she wasn't with me, she was with my parents that live not too far from us. She hasn't been around a bunch of kids. So we've been sick a lot this year. And one of the biggest problems that I have when I'm working on audiobooks is getting sick because I feel like my voice isn't consistent. And without a consistent voice, it feels like that would hurt the listening process. A lot of times on those 2 contracts that I did, I would record whole chapters and go to record the next day, and I just feel like my voice isn't matching. So then I'll take a break that day. And then imagine that keeps happening. You get behind on your deadlines and, didn't want to waste any more of their time than I already did. One of the projects was a royalty share. I was really excited to do that one, and, that fell out. The other one, I was supposed to get paid per finished hour, and again, I didn't finish it. So I backed out of the contract. Not great. we never want to break our contracts, but that is something that I had to do it. I've been sick so much this year. It's thankfully not been as bad as when we all had COVID in 2024, but just constant sniffles. Um, Such a professional, sniffles. Anyway, so that's not so great. Um, Now to focus again on the positive, there was a dollar amount that I had in mind for the year, for the gross revenue that I wanted to make. And I did not hit that. um, I got just past halfway to reaching that goal, 3/5 of the way to be more specific. And, it's great because I did make more in 2025 than I did in 2024 or 2023, for that matter. But I didn't make how much I wanted. So, that's a little bit bleh, not great. But, I didn't make that dollar amount. But one of the things that I did do is I booked a big national campaign. Now, I do remember that was one of the things that I wanted to do. And I cannot talk about the second one that I booked in December because it hasn't been released yet. But I can talk about the one in November, and that was with Girls Inc. Let me pull it up really quick. Here you go. I had to go find it first because, of course. Ready or not, here they come. The new generation of problem solvers, innovators, and greatness is here. Girls who are strong, smart, and bold, who lift each other up and are forging their own paths forward. They're everything they set out to be and nothing you expect them to be. Our job is to make sure everyone recognizes the potential she already has and to give her opportunities to let it shine. With your support, these girls are well on their way to changing the world, whether you're ready for them or not. Originally booked that one for a conference that they were having. It was maybe about a minute and a half long. And then after the conference was done, they told me how happy they were with it. And about a month later, I think I was following up to see if I could get a copy of the video because it was for a conference video. And they actually responded that they were considering turning it into a broadcast ad. And so as a result, with some negotiations, we decided to go ahead and move forward with that. They did cut it down and sped it up a little bit, like remove some of the spacing in there to make ads. I didn't even have to re-record it. That was pretty awesome. So I love that I booked that because it's a cause that I was aware of, even if I'm not actively helping it. So now I'm, in my own way, I'm helping with their fundraising because that was the purpose of them creating the ads for it, which is just fantastic. The broadcast ad that I booked in December, I cannot talk about it yet because it hasn't been released. I'm anticipating it will be released next week, but I'm not entirely sure. So, if you haven't been in voice acting, technically, even if they don't explicitly tell you, you're kind of under an NDA until it gets released. So, NDA is non-disclosure agreement, so that just means I can't talk about it until it comes out. It might have to do with, let's say if it were Burger King, for example, they don't want McDonald's to know what their next ad is going to be about or like what voice they're going with. So you can't talk about it until it comes out and you hear that it's you because sometimes they can change their mind too after it goes through different approvals or what have you. So, I can't talk about that one, but as soon as I can, I 100% will, because I like how that one came out too. I don't really have another negative, but I will talk about another positive. I finally got to work in a new genre that I knew nothing about until this year. Audio dramas. So I think they were like originally more considered maybe like scripted podcasts or something like that. But yeah, I'm in 2 audio dramas, and one of them actually posted on IMDb. So you can now find me on IMDb, which is wild to me. I never thought that I would, do something like that. So I will link both of the audio dramas. I'm going to try to put them in the description, but it might be in a pinned comment. We'll see what I remember. But I mean, for the most part, when you're voice acting, you're just using your voice and, putting different performance on it. So to me, I sound the same on both of them. I also 100% will be creating a new goal video. I'm going to keep it as short as I can. We'll see. See, here I am yapping because I made it under my time. Anyway, I'm Harley the VOA. Thank you so much for watching me today. If, let's see, your homework, enjoy the new year because it's about that time. It's late in the day. I'm going to post this as soon as I can, but if it goes up, it goes up, what have you. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Maybe this is your year for voiceover too. It's going to be mine. I'm going to push it this year, so get ready. All right. That's all I got today. Have a good one. Happy New Year. I don't know. Go have some fun.